Yeah, Strictly Pimpin' Mo coming at you with another Pimp Cup Sessions. I'm going to talk about the Bad Bunny halftime show. The Super Bowl took place this past Sunday. They said like 130 something million people watched the halftime show, which I don't really think it was the real number. The halftime show, I wouldn't say it was terrible, but it was lackluster and mediocre. They tried to put this political thing going on with these immigrants, and ICE was going on, and Bad Bunny from Puerto Rico, and then they had Lady Gaga and Ricky Martin singing. Well, Lady Gaga was singing in English, and Bad Bunny and Ricky Martin singing in Spanish, and I wouldn't say it was terrible, but it was lackluster, especially for foundational Black Americans. We don't want to see that. I don't want to see no Bad Bunny and no Spanish folks on there dancing around with their flags waving and all this ICE stuff going on, and the way they treat Black people in their own country, and when they come over here and disrespect foundational Black Americans, calling us all kind of, derogatory names that don't want to hire Black people and calling us monkeys and stuff like that. I didn't want to see all that, man. This is America, and I wanted to see somebody American up there. They could have brought Kendrick Lamar back. They could have put Chris Brown up there. They could have put some of these singers or some of these rappers up there. They could have put somebody up there. I don't know what Jay-Z was thinking Rock Nation was doing by putting Bad Bunny up there, but come on now. They could have did better than that. They had the whole year since the last Super Bowl to come up with somebody better than Bad Bunny. Some white wannabe Latino. I'm not cool with that, man. And the reaction from the halftime show from like the MAGA folks, the Trump supporters, they switched over to Kid Rock and all. The Kid Rock he's terrible, lip syncing and stuff like that, singing old songs, 30 years old and stuff like that. It's terrible. But man, Jay-Z could have did a lot better. Rock Nation could have did a lot better picking somebody else. I don't know who they're going to have next year at the Super Bowl, but they got to do better than this. There's so much talent out here, so many singers out here they could have picked. They could have picked anybody besides Bad Bunny, man. Some mediocre music in Spanish. It was terrible. Terrible. But yeah, like I said, that Jay-Z and Rock Nation, they could have picked somebody a whole lot better than that. I don't know what he's thinking, man. You went from Kendrick Lamar last year to Bad Bunny. Come on, man. Bad Bunny does not transcend across all these different nations, man. Especially not the ones who don't speak Spanish. If you don't speak Spanish, you don't even know what the hell he's talking about. Kendrick Lamar, you can jam his stuff in a whole nother country in English. They know what the hell he's talking about. Not like us. Come on, man. But I've seen a lot of these Hispanics, taking a W because of Bad Bunny and stuff like that. Bad Bunny from Puerto Rico, he Puerto Rican, so. Then at the end of the Super Bowl performance, he had all these people with all these damn Spanish flags, these places that got colonized by Spain and left and broke, all these flags and stuff. At the end of the performance, that kind of ticked me off a little bit, because I'm a foundational Black American, man. I'm about America first, man. I'm not about all that trying to unify with some of these anti-Black racists. I'm not trying to do none of that stuff. I'm about America. I ain't no Trump supporter. I ain't none of that stuff. I'm about Black American first. Foundational Black American first. I ain't down with no unity. I ain't trying to come together with nobody, singing no kumbaya, none of that, man. I'm about Black people, foundational Black Americans that can trace their lineage back before slavery, before the United States even became a country. That's what I'm talking about. I ain't talking about nobody that just came over here and just got naturalized because they parents were immigrants and stuff like that. And I'm talking about people that can trace their lineage all the way back to the 1700s. That's the foundational Black American. I'm about foundational Black American only. I ain't about all that other BS, man. And this Super Bowl was very lackluster on the field and lackluster at the halftime show. They could have done a whole lot better than Bad Bunny. But it's been Mo, Strictly Pimpin' Mo, or Mahala. That's been my take on the Super Bowl halftime show. I'll catch you on the next one.